Hello, crafty friends and doll lovers. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Melody. I almost did not do this video because I am in a sewing slump, or some people refer to it as losing your mojo, losing my sewing mojo. It's been gradually getting to a point where it's been harder and harder for me to sew. And because I said I was going to share the good and the bad and the indifferent with you, I felt that I should come on and record this video just to let you know what is going on. My husband passed away a few years ago, and I've been doing well. However, there are some days or some seasons where I'm not doing so well. And when that happens, I tend to lose interest in some of the things that bring me joy. I think you could, I'm not a psychologist and I'm not an expert by any means, but I think to some degree I probably have some mild depression. But anyway, I noticed leading up to Father's Day that I just wasn't motivated to come into the sewing room. And I found myself trying to work through the Freebie Friday project so that I could do a video, and it just wasn't working. I didn't want to disappoint my viewers because I know many of you have shared that you look forward to see what I do with my next project. But it's been difficult to, when I feel like this, it's hard to be creative. I've been leaning more towards the things that don't require a lot of focus or concentration, or if they do require focus and concentration, I'm not worried about the outcome of it. I've noticed that when I've tried to sew the Freebie Friday pattern, that if it wasn't obvious, or if I had to, I don't know if it was my focus, I wasn't able to concentrate on it. So when I get like that when I'm sewing, I stop. I don't continue on, because when you do, that's when you make mistakes. So I know that was long-winded, but I do have something to share with you, but I am behind on the goal that I set for myself, and that was to sew something doll related every week. But I know that this season of it's Father's Day, it's husband's birthday, and it's anniversary of his death, and they kind of fall in line. So I don't know how long I'm going to be in this slump. Hopefully not long, but I don't know. So those of you who have been following me, I ask for you to be patient, please, with me. And hopefully I will be able to work through this and come back with the Freebie Friday projects. I am still downloading the patterns and I'm still trying to sew them. So even though I may not get them completed in the week in the week following the Friday that it was released, it's still my goal to continue to sew those projects. This is the My Sunshine Doll PDF sewing pattern. It's a 23-inch cloth doll, and it also has it includes a pattern to make a swimsuit for an 18-inch doll, like American Girl dolls. I told you that I don't like to do hand sewing, and this does require embroidery, the hand embroidery. I did figure out how to do it with my embroidery machine. I did not follow the pattern as far as the recommendations. I had a different idea in mind, but I'm not sure how well I executed it. So I'm going to show you what I have. So this is my version of this pattern. I was able to scan in the template, and then I used a seed, I think it's called a triple seed stitch, or I'm not sure what the name of the stitch is, but it is one of the stitches that's in my embroidery machine. And instead of using, the pattern called for a piece of felt to make the mouth, I just used a satin stitch. And I went with this yarn. It's a cool looking yarn. It had a bunch of loops. It does have some, you can see there's some little sparkly pieces in here. So I wasn't sure if I was gonna like how the hair, my version of this as far as the hair, but I think I'm pretty pleased with it. I just need to hopefully get out of the slump and finish making the rest of it. But here is my version. She's not dressed. I also got this far on the mermaid tail. I still have to attach the waistband and put elastic in. And I did cut out the rest of the pieces. I have them, and I'm hoping to get back. I think I'm just gonna have to work through this season that I'm in. So tell me, what do you do when you are in a sewing slump? Do you have any recommendations, suggestions, or maybe you can share in the comments below the things that help you get through your slump? I don't know. This is all I gotta say is grief sucks. And even though it's been a few years now, or almost a couple of years now, there's some days that it's like I'm right back, right after it happened. And I'm learning to just be okay with that, and to not put a lot of pressure on myself. Basically, to be kind to myself. But it is hard because I feel like I'm walking around with a permanent hole in my heart. So the good thing is most days are great. I got some exciting news. My son proposed to his girlfriend, so I'm going to be a mother-in-law. I don't know when, but that's exciting. But at the same time, it's kind of bittersweet because my husband wasn't here to share that news with. So it's going to be okay. I know it's going to be okay. I just have to work through this, like I've been working through similar seasons since he passed away. So thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. I'm sorry, I don't mean to bring anybody down. So please do remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.